Have you ever wanted to invest in companies like SpaceX, Anthropic, or Stripe before they go public? For most of us, that used to sound impossible, something only billionaires, insiders, or venture capitalists could do, but that's no longer true. There's a new fintech platform called Jarsi, and it's making early-stage investing accessible to regular people, not just the wealthy few. In this video, I'll explain what Jarsi is, how it works, and how you can start investing in world-changing companies with as little as $10. For decades, the most profitable investments happened before companies went public. By the time normal investors could buy their stocks, the big players, venture capital firms, hedge funds, and insiders had already made their returns. And here's the thing, over the past 20 years, the path to going public has become longer and longer. Facebook went public 8 years after it was founded. Stripe has been around for 13 years and still isn't public. SpaceX has been private for more than 22 years. So when everyday investors finally get access to these companies in the public market, most of the early growth, the real upside, is already gone. Captured by funds and early insiders, by the time we step in, we're often holding the bag, the last ones to buy in at the top. That's the problem Jarsi is trying to solve. Jarsi is a US-based fintech and blockchain platform. Built to democratize access to pre-IPO investing, its mission is simple: make early-stage investing inclusive, transparent, and easy. Traditionally, getting into private companies required millions of dollars. With Jarsi, you can invest with just $10 and own real equity in private companies that were once out of reach. Every investment you make is represented by a Jarsi token, backed one-to-one by actual shares held by US-registered entities. It's not crypto speculation, it's real ownership. Powered by blockchain transparency, here's how it works. You sign up, complete a quick identity verification, and fund your account using USDC stablecoin, the only supported currency on the platform. Once you log in, you'll see a clean, intuitive dashboard with categories like live offerings, pre-sales, and after IPO. Click on any company, you'll find valuation data, investor lists, funding rounds, and key details. Enter your amount, confirm, and your investment is complete. All transactions are recorded on the blockchain, so your ownership is fully transparent, secure, and verifiable anytime. One of the best examples is Circle, the company behind USDC, one of the world's largest stablecoins. Some investors bought Circle shares at $25 each before the IPO. Just weeks later, those same shares traded close to $300, a 10 return in a single month. Now, not every investment will be like that, but it shows the potential when you get in early. I personally invested in 3 companies through Jarsi. Each one represents a key area of the future. One, Anthropic, focused on AI safety and alignment. Their model, Claude, is one of the strongest competitors to ChatGPT, and I believe this field will define the next decade of technology. 2, SpaceX, they're not just building rockets. They're creating a global internet system through Starlink. When SpaceX finally goes public, it could be one of the biggest IPOs in history. 3, Kraken, a fully regulated crypto exchange, bridging traditional finance and Web3. It's compliant, established, and preparing for its own IPO cycle. These 3 companies represent innovation, stability, and long-term growth. Jarsi isn't a random startup, it has strong backing. They raised $5 million from Briar Capital, the same venture firm that invested in Facebook and Circle. The leadership team includes experienced professionals from Niantic, MoonPay, Anchorage, and Eigenlayer, plus early employees from Meta and Uber. That's the kind of experience you want behind a financial platform. Serious, technical, and credible. Of course, pre-IPO investing isn't risk-free. These are private companies, IPOs can be delayed, valuations can fluctuate, and exits may take years. That's why diversification and patience matter. Start small, spread your investments, and think long-term. This isn't gambling, it's participation in innovation, if you understand the risks and invest wisely. Jarsi gives you a fair shot at opportunities that used to be unreachable. And the best part, you can start small, learn along the way, and grow your portfolio as the companies grow. Think about it. For decades, innovation and wealth creation have been locked inside private markets. The average person couldn't invest in the next Tesla or OpenAI or Stripe until after they were already worth billions. Jarsi is changing that dynamic. It's giving regular investors a seat at the table, a chance to participate before the IPO headlines, before the exponential growth, and before Wall Street takes over. For the first time, everyday people can invest in the future, not just watch it happen. So that's my honest take on Jarsi. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a glimpse into the future of investing. For the first time, anyone can own a small piece of companies they truly believe in, long before the rest of the world notices. If you could invest in any private company today, which one would it be? Let me know in the comments. And maybe we'll both get in before everyone else does.